All eyes on Bruno Fernandes. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Stay with us on EA TV. Well, it's been raining cats and dogs in the build-up to this game, and it's still coming down heavily here at Old Trafford. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. It is Manchester United facing Leicester City.
Well, I suppose at this stage in the tournament you can dream about the final, but an awful lot of football to be played, an awful lot of hard work, another step towards the final. I'm really looking forward to this one, Derek.
Well, there are many who regard Bruno Fernandes as the complete footballer. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, as soon as you start putting the ball in the net, 3 goals in the last 3 games, that breeds confidence. And when you've got a player that sharp in front of goal, he's a huge asset to the team.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Marquinhos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. You know, many in the media have been talking quite loudly about their style of play, and not everybody being kind about it. There are many who suggest it's negative. How do you see it, Lee?
Well, listen, Derek, takes all types of play, different formations. Coaches try and adapt a system, soaking up the pressure, getting everybody behind the ball and hitting teams on the counter-attack is probably on the cards for this team today.
What can they do from here? Well, nicely cut out. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And the post getting in the way. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Donny van de Beek. Not a great pass. Well, fine reading of the situation. How can he take them on and beat them? A real defensive commitment there. Munir. On the offensive. Could cross it in here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Van de Beek. Defended well. Brighton. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. Well, did his job defensively. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Can they cover up? And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, you can see how happy the manager is. They've shown real grit to get back into this.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Nteka. And Umtiti. Right. Munir, unable to keep the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Right. Munir. And that pass could be troublesome. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence, and he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish too. Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Superbly read and executed. Oh, nice ball. Can they create something from here? Oh, he's gone for goal. No difficulties encountered by De Gea. Bruno Fernandes. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Well, that was all down to the pressure applied, and a throw forthcoming. Bruno Fernandes. This attack looks highly promising. Good defending to prevent the chance. Brighton. An awful lot of green space to run into. A chance to whip it in. Right. Munir. Marquinhos with the block. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it petered out. Getting in there to take it away. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, a fine first half showing from Bruno Fernandes. Lee, what have you made of what he's put into the game?
Well, Derek, I wouldn't say he's carried his team because they're losing, but there's a few that should be very thankful out there that he's playing, because it'd be a lot worse without him. He's doing a really decent job.
What we've just seen. I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again. Bruno Fernandes. Can they cover up? Munir. And that pass could be troublesome. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. There to win it back. And they know they need to stop him. Can they square the game? Well, it might still work out for them. Being pressed hard. Can he make it count? And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, a penny for his thoughts right now, Derek. Plan B, I think, is needed.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Brighton. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Bruno Fernandes. Had a chance to whip it in here. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Rashford. Cuts it back. Van de Beek. Opportunity to take the lead. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Randy Nteka. Now, what can they do from here? Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Leicester City taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Alex Telles has it. That's a well-timed pass. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely brilliant.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here.
Well, possession's not a problem for Leicester, but they have to create more. They have to be more positive. The final third play has been slow, too predictable.
Right. Munir. And a throw-in it's going to be. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. So 20 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes. Went in strongly, decisively. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Spot on with that tackle. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. Right. Thomas. Fofana. Knight. And unable to keep possession. Tremendous ball played through. And it all counts for naught. Albrighton. Mark Albrighton now. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
Well, to be fair, United have worked their socks off to get themselves in front here. They just need to see this out. The fans are trying their best.
Crossing possibilities. Van de Beek. Wonderful block. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Over it comes. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
And the attack goes through Cavani. Alex Telles has it. This could be it! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Cleared away. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
The United players have to stay focused on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it,
and he read it really well. Fine save. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story.
Well, he's doing everything in his power to help his team get over the line here. He's kicking every ball.
So a personnel change then. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. We have entered the final minute of normal time. Alex Telles cuts it back. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Cengiz Ünder. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Yeah, it was a good performance. Tight game, entertaining game, back and forth. Test for both sets of players. But one side has come out on top, but only just.
In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Can they cover up? Munir. And that pass could be troublesome. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Being pressed hard. Can he make it count? And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Van de Beek. Wonderful block. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue... Over it comes. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
And he read it really well. Fine save. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Alex Telles cuts it back. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester United facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion. It's always interesting to try to sum up a team's style of play, their approach, and there are many who think that it's overly conservative in this case. What do you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it's not my preferred way of playing, that's for sure, but horses for courses is fine until you concede. Do they have a plan B if that happens? I'm not too sure.
Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. Pogba. Visca. And space for them here on the flank. Pulls it back. He could pick out a teammate. Donny van de Beek. Now Paul Pogba. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at that stretch.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, that is a moment I'm sure he wishes he could have back.
Well, he did everything right, the movement and everything. He got his head on it, but it's way, way off target.
Looking at the table, I don't... Oh, in with a chance! And it's there for him. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, just look at the reactions on the touchline. They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
One 0 then. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, Derek, they don't come much better than this lad. A real handful. Back fours all over the country have had a torrid time off him this season. From minute 1 to minute 90. Good luck, lads. Glad it's them and not me.
Dunk. And winning it back. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. And he read it well. Bruno Fernandes. Might really be able to trouble them here. They've lost it. Bissouma. Roger. Now, let's see what they can do here. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Routine stop for De Gea to make. Bruno Fernandes. And the pass, a good one. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Breaking at pace. And he read it well defensively. Moving into the advanced position. Cross towards Marcus Rashford at the back post. And he struck the post. Percy Tau. Wood with it. And it's United's turn now. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it petered out. Vizca. That's a useful cross. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Chris Wood. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. It looks promising. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Credit to them for winning back possession. Percy Tau. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, it's all going well for United. It's tight. Control of the ball is key when a game is like...
Might be a chance here. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And attempting the through ball. Surely. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. But most of the blame has to be levelled at the goalkeeper. You're coached as a youngster to always protect your near post, and he just didn't do that and paid the price.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match.
Goal for Brighton and Hove Albion. Number 27, Chris Wood.
Difficult to stop him. Given away by Manchester United. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And that's an important intervention. Roger. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, Marcus Rashford really muzzled by the opposition, and who saw that coming, Lee?
Well, his confidence is shot to pieces just now, and it's no wonder all parts of his game are off today. He just needs his teammates to help him out. Normally, it's the other way round.
Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. Now Paul Pogba. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at...
Well, that is a moment I'm sure he wishes he could have back.
Well, he did everything right, the movement and everything. He got his head on it, but...
Well, looking at the table, I don't think anyone can argue with the form of Newcastle United. And it's there for him. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Surely. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Roger. Tau. And in the perfect position to read it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Losing possession. Alexis McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the post got in the way. He has time to play it over. Van de Beek gives it a go. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Over it comes. Well, no end product. This looks promising. Excellent defending. High pressing at its best. They've won back possession. Rashford, fine pass. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and then the brute force and guile in equal amounts sets up the chance to score. And he doesn't disappoint, does he?
So there we have it, 2-1. Alexis McAllister. Well, the back pages and social media are chock full of transfer rumours, but there does appear to be something behind this. Lee, what do you make of it?
Well, Derek, I've heard around £50 million for this player. The bid's, I think, gone in. Chelsea, will they accept that sort of money for this player? We'll have to wait and see.
It's with Alex Telles. Bruno Fernandes has it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Joel Feldman.
Well, as we can see, Brighton certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
Alexis McAllister. It's a perfect challenge. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester United, beautifully struck and foiled only by the post, Lee.
Well, how close can you get? He's 3 inches away from scoring.
Bissouma. On to Gross. Roger. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Plenty of options. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. On to Bruno Fernandes. And rattling the post. They're really pressing their opponents. Could be a chance to break here. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
And Chris Wood. Roger. 15 minutes remaining. Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes. Martial! And just narrowly wide in the end. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
Well, United just have to try and hang on here. The fans are trying to get them over the line.
Martial. Martial. This could finish it. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Bruno Fernandes. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Played into the centre of the box. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Might be a chance here. Rashford! And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Here's a change for Manchester United. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Bissouma. Alexis McAllister. Good pass. They've won back possession. Van de Beek. Here's Martial now. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Martial in the middle. A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
He's driven in the corner. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And space for the cross. Martial! And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, I have to question the defending there. They're all around him. They think they've got him, but nobody takes the ball off him. In the end, too late. Ball's in the net.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, they've been poor all day, Derek, and you sense there's going to be a rollicking in that dressing room after the game.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it.
Manchester United. Number 9, Anthony Martial.
Chris Wood. Alexis McAllister. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory. Their fans will be happy about that, Lee.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. Now Paul Pogba. A really high quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at...
Well, that is a moment I'm sure he wishes he could have back.
Well, he did everything right, the movement and everything. He got his head on it, but...
And looking at the table, I don't think anyone can argue with the form of Newcastle United. And it's there for him. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Surely. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. Van de Beek gives it a go. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper.
They've won back possession. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Beautifully struck and foiled only by the post lead.
Well, how close can he get? He's 3 inches away.
Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes. Martial! And just narrowly wide in the end. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage. Might be a chance here. Rashford! And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to...
And space for the cross. Martial! And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.